Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Philomena. If you're new here, karibu sana. This is Big Ilomik, where we live, we love and we grow in grace. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm on my periods, guys. Why that information is important for me to tell you, it's because first of all, this video is going to be about periods, okay? My unpopular opinions, period edition. And number two, there are few things that I'm very passionate about, at least at this age in my life, and one of those things is making I feel passionately about making, period talk like a normal talk. I know we have a history of, and from our backgrounds, and it's just maybe human nature, it's natural to be hush about period talk. It's not every day a girl stands in front of you and says, you know what, I'm on my periods, and yet it's easy for a girl, the same girl, to ask you for pain meds for a headache, periods, same body, so I am passionate about making period talk a hush, not to be a hush topic, or for someone not to feel embarrassed. If you have to send someone for tampons or pads, then go ahead and send them, regardless of whether they are male or female. I am passionate about people making themselves familiar with what periods are about, the science behind them, the truth, the facts about them, so that whoever is around you, if they need your help, because we sometimes do need help, when they need help, you know what to do, or when they tell you what they need, then you can go ahead and get it, because you are familiar with the topic. I'm very curious. So while I'm doing this unpopular opinions about periods, I'm going to be undoing my hair. Hi guys, people watu wa nywele za last month. Hi watu wenye nywele zao ni za this month. God bless your perfect world. So I'm going to be undoing my hair, and yeah, so in this unpopular opinions video, I'm going to be speaking about the myths, the common myths that people have about periods, and I'll start especially with things that I have personally been told. Should I say this in Swahili? Let's see if I can translate it. So someone told me, hey, kwani leo ni siku gani ya mwezi umeanza? I think I raised my voice at them, or maybe I was just being moody, and then they assumed that I was on their period. So they were saying that because is it possible that it is the beginning of the month? Because if it is the beginning of the month, it means it directly translates to I'm on my periods. Boys, let me tell you, girls don't only have, periods are not, time of the paycheck. That is not how it works. Cycles are different. Some people will have their periods at the beginning of the month, others will, hands up me, others will have their periods at the end of the month or at the middle of the month. Like this month, And recently my periods have been at the beginning of the month. A few years ago I would get my periods in the last week of the month. It changes depending on where you are in the world, the conditions around you, your stress levels. It varies for a lot of reasons. So don't assume that girls only get their periods at the beginning of the month. It is such an ignorant thought to have. So don't, okay? Just because someone is acting out at the beginning of the month doesn't it doesn't work like paychecks, okay? She didn't get her paycheck and all of a sudden she got her period. No, 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 no. She may get her paycheck at the beginning of the month and have her periods in the middle of the month, okay? So yeah, is that girls wear pants like trousers when they're having their periods. Again, someone said this to me. I don't remember what the conversation was about, but someone told me, when was the last week that, when was the last time, when was it that I saw you wearing pants, as in trousers, for a week long? Because if I wore trousers in a week long, it means that on that week I must have been wearing, on my periods. Now I don't know what gives anyone this thought. Maybe it's because they think that we need security for the sanitary towels or for tampons. I don't know why anyone would think a girl has to wear pants, trousers on her periods. First of all, the one thing that I want to tell you is that when a girl is on her period, she's in a certain mood. Some girls feel very girly, and because they feel very girly, they will wear girly clothes. For instance, for me, I feel like the woman of the woman, the top of the woman, the yani superwoman. I want everyone to know that I am woman in every essence of the word, and dresses make me feel that. I love dresses. I love color. I love flowers. I am a very flowery girl when I am flowering, no pun intended. So I will wear clothes that have color, that have flowers on them, because I am in that mood. I feel girly and very womanly, and I want, like, it's just the mood that I am in. Others feel, very girly or very womanly when they are wearing pants, and they feel sexy and they want to show they're sexy, and trousers show they're sexy. She will wear that during her period. Don't assume that a girl will wear pants only pants when she's on her period. It's crazy. Also, just understand someone's fashion tastes, and then maybe you can relate her tastes with her periods, if at all, because anyone who knows my fashion taste will know that I love dresses. I cannot for the love of God wear trousers for a whole week. It doesn't matter how cold it is. I can't wear them for a whole week, just pants. I can't. I can't. I love freedom for my legs. So if you know that, then you will know that at the time when I'm feeling the most woman, the most girly, I'm going to be wearing, a dress. That girls only have, like, the only reason why a girl has a bad mood is because she's on her period. Bad moods are just caused by bad moods. If I see something happening, whether I'm on my periods or not, if something bad is happening, something that makes me angry, of course I'm going to be angry. Do you think that after the last drop of my menstrual blood, I switch off my emotional meter? I don't. It's always on. So if something wrong happens around me, of course I'm going to get angry, because duh. Because if something makes you angry, it just makes you angry, whether you're on your periods or not, right? So don't is period pain is just like any other pain that you've experienced. Newsflash: period pain is not a headache. Period pain is not being hit by the door while you are walking across it. It's not. It's painful. It is painful, and sometimes you have to take a pause from your daily activities, the things that you would normally just do during a normal day, because it is so painful you can barely get out of the bed. Now, if you know me, you know that I love sleep, and if you know me, you know that nothing distracts me from my sleep. Even if you come to my room and you are making noise, and I really just want to be asleep, as long as I know that you're there and you're speaking and you're making noise, keep on making your noise, I'm probably just going to get back to my sleep. However, I cannot count the many days that I've had to wake up in the middle of the night because my period pains are so painful. For instance, this month. For instance, just last night, I was in so much pain. I think I woke up at least 3 times in the middle of the night so that I can curl up like a fetus. You know the fetus, the way you sleep like a C, and hold your tummy, because it is so painful. Like, it is painful. It is painful, guys. I think the person that I can that comes close to having experienced that is a person who has experienced like the worst kind of muscle cramps or muscle pulls. The pain, that's the meter. That is the meter. Like the pain, not the one that just passes muscle cramp, no, like the one that makes you want to cry. So period pains are like really painful, and they sometimes can affect our ability to concentrate properly. They can make us very anxious. Anxiety levels go high. That was me yesterday. If you see me lifting my hand, that was me yesterday, and the day before yesterday. And period pains can make us very unpleasant. You know how when you're in pain, someone tries to make a stupid joke at you and you want to knock them down? That is it. That is the same thing. That is the same thing. So be careful when you're speaking to someone who's having period pains. They probably don't have the energy to kick your ass, but they have been thinking about it for the last 5 minutes that you have been speaking to them. So I would say be careful around them. This one gets to me every time. Dismissing our feelings because we are on our periods. You know how when you say something and then someone says, Kwani, are you on your periods? Because if I'm on my periods, then what? So what do you mean? As in, So if I'm on my periods, what, you're not going to be to listen to me or to pay attention to me? What exactly do you mean, am I on my periods? So I think the myth there is assuming that a girl's feelings while she's on her periods, they are not real. I want you to know that if I am mad, please don't dismiss it. They are as real gets. If I am excited, please believe that I'm very excited whether I'm on my periods or not. So don't dismiss it. And I think if girls can bear witness to this, one of the hurtful things that can happen during our periods is it's someone dismissing how you are feeling. It doesn't matter how exaggerated, maybe because of how hormonal you're being, or how painful your period pains are. Regardless of what their reason is, one of the hurtful things that can happen is someone dismissing something that you're saying, or an emotion that you're expressing, or a feeling that you're expressing, because, well, you are hormonal. We may be hormonal, but those feelings need to be acknowledged because they are real, and they're real human feelings, and it's important to know that they are real, regardless of how exaggerated they are. They are as real gets. So do not dismiss a girl's feelings just because she's on her periods. It's unkind, and it's not nice. It really is not nice, and it's, for me, it is the most hurtful of things. Hurtful of things for someone to ask you, while you're trying to make a point, for someone to ask you, what is wrong with you? Are you on your periods? So if I'm on periods, what, you're not going to be listening to me? What do you mean? The other myth about periods, and this one I feel strongly about, is that periods are a personal issue. Guys, to be truly honest, periods are a humanitarian crisis. Can we please all just come to the agreement? In 2014, the UN declared menstrual hygiene a public health issue. There are girls who have to miss school because they are on their periods. There are girls who have suffered for the sole reason that they are on their periods. There are girls who have to be secluded in certain cultures because they are on their periods. And so it's important to realize that what you may think of as a joke and as a hush, and why all of a sudden is this person making this such a whole public affair, it's because some of us do realize how important having the support that we have, the resources that we have, how important it is, and how different life would be if we didn't have. And we have people, we have in our minds people who do not have these resources. We are aware and we are conscious of that issue, and just thinking about how not having this support or these resources or just proper hygiene during your period, just thinking about how that would be, it makes you just a little sad for girls who do not have access to the things that you have. And the reason why we raise our voices, the reason why we tell you, hey, pay attention to this, bring your attention to this, if you can't help, please help, it is because There are people who need your help, and they are probably not going to raise their hands and say, hey, I need this and this and this, can you give it to me? But if you start a conversation, then they are probably going to be more willing to ask for the help that they require. Or from the conversations that you have, you're going to realize how much or how many more people do require help, and therefore then you can lend your help. But if you keep it hush hush hush, you will not know who it is that requires help. So this is a humanitarian crisis, so don't just keep it hush hush hush. If you have a platform with your sisters, with your friends, just bring up the topic and hear what other girls around you have to say. And if you're a woman, sharing it, you will be able to know that you're not alone in this journey. You could maybe just help someone else. If someone is experiencing too much pain, too much pain, they probably need to go to hospital, and if you hear about it, you can then refer them to a doctor so that they may go and have that checked. So yeah, here's to, I've only done 4, so I'm going to finish the rest. So here is to what? Making periods a less embarrassing topic to talk about. Look, it's not like I'm going to come here and have a soiled, bloodied, flowered material to show you, because that may be taking it too far, and I wouldn't even for me understand how that would help. But if talking helps, if speaking does help, then that is something that I want to do, and that is something that I would personally implore you and encourage you to have conversations about periods in your circles. I will see you on the next one. May the good Lord bless you, and yeah, like this video, share it if you like it, subscribe if you have not subscribed, follow me on Instagram at being Ilomik and on my Facebook pages. And I have a business that is a grocery store, online store, an online grocery store, and follow us as well on there on Instagram and on Facebook at Nene Groceries. I will see you on the next one. I love you guys, and be encouraged. Bye bye.